Guys, it's Brian back with an FTX Ftt token update here. I just wanted to go over this chart with you guys real quick. I would proceed with caution with this coin. This is on the 4-hour. Okay, you can see the RSI down at the bottom here. I'm going to go through a few things here. That RSI is on its way down on the 4-hour. Okay, if we put a Fibonacci on this thing, I'm not saying that it's dead or I'm not giving financial advice at all, okay? But if we put a fib on this, it's down through the 786 now, okay? You can see the last reaction we had to that 786. We got the nice bounce here, and it's been falling kind of ever since, okay? Showing weaker strength on that RSI down there, which doesn't give me a lot of hope for a big bounce out of this thing. A couple things that do kind of point to some kind of relief bounce coming here. That daily RSI right down at the bottom there, it's almost reset. Okay, it's heading towards the bottom. Probably got another day. By tomorrow that thing should be reset. If we go through the higher time frames, the 12 is down at the bottom, reset. It's bearish, but it's reset. Let's look at the 8. Okay, the 8 is bullish and it is turned up. Okay, now you can see that we had some massive liquidity come in right there. 89 million FTT tokens. This is on TradingView. Look at that big green candle. That was bought up right here. Okay, so I don't know if they could actually, let's put this back on the weekly and look at some strong support areas for this thing. Okay, it's getting right to them. All right, we got a strong support area at, it looks like $1.52. Okay, let's put a line there. So that looks like a very good support zone right there. Okay, now look at the weekly RSI. That's the thing that's concerning me on this. That thing is up near the top. It is just flipped bearish. Okay, now, so that, just like I said, proceed with caution with this coin, all right? I know all the hype out there in the news, as soon as people heard that they might relaunch or whatever, we had obviously a big spike in volume there. But look how much, this could have been just a grab too, because look how this thing spiked up on the weekly, and look at all the liquidity we lost right there, Boom. Was that people, was that just a rumor they threw out there to spike the price up, and sell it to everybody jumping in? I don't know. We'll have to see what comes out of this, but definitely keep an eye. I'd even move this down a little bit because that looks more realistic to me as far as, if you're looking for a bounce area out of this thing. Right at around $1.46 area, definitely looks pretty solid. Now if we put a moving average on this thing, the 50 and the 200, I'm sure it's way below it still. Let's see. Well, it's not it. Yeah, wow, way below it. Okay, so we're not even close to the 50-day moving average after that big collapse of this thing. All right, now if we put this back on the 4-hour, I want to look here because we're still, that would, on the 4-hour chart, okay, that 200, is curving down there around that $1.53, $1.52 area. That could be a strong area for a bounce, unless it loses that, and comes down to that 146 area, then bounces up. And gets rejected off that 200 and then rolls over again. You're just gonna have to tread carefully with this coin. I don't see a lot of bullishness to it besides the daily RSI's resetting. You could almost have a falling wedge here, it looks like. Let's see. That's definitely a legit trend line, and so you could get a pop out of this thing, I guess, almost like a fallen wedge pattern forming in there. Definitely. there's something going on here, and that I love falling wedges, that's for sure. But a lot of the times, you know, the falling ones are the ones that break to the upside. So if you're looking for any kind of relief rally out of this thing, you know, let's look at a Fibonacci and get an idea where a rally up, you know, back up to the 618 would be the $1.95 area. The 702 would be at $2.04. You know, so the typical, that's usually areas you get a rally to, you know, that 618 or the 702. Okay, so if we take the last pump we got, and I'll show you. Okay, if we take that off the screen, let's get rid of that arrow. You know, and if we put a Fibonacci on it, okay, look where we got the jump to right there. Came up to the 618 and got rejected. All right, so yeah, we could it could definitely be in for a short-term rally here, especially with the RSIs resetting on it. So just tread carefully, okay? That's all I'm saying. It's not financial advice at all, but keep an eye on your Fibonacci's and keep an eye on them RSIs, okay, down here at the bottom if you're charting, especially on that daily and everything, okay? Once that thing definitely starts getting overextended, you know, you might want to weigh your options. Is it worth holding or not? So thank you very much, guys, for watching the video. Please hit the subscribe button. I would appreciate that so much. And have a great night.